For this assignment, you're going to be doing article searches. In Library OneSearch, that means choosing the Articles tab and then entering a search. And here we are. You need to log in up at the top in order to access most of these records. So log in up at the top here. And once you've done that, you will see that we have 326 results for a search on atonement in the Book of Romans. Now that's quite a few. And you'll notice that there are some options here for access right away. You click on Access Now to get a PDF. Full text options, there are probably a couple of different avenues for finding the full text. Access Now, etc., etc. Sometimes it will say that you are not as likely to find the access, but in most cases, you'll find that it's accessible. Now you could just choose the first 5, but that's not a really good way to go. So let's try something else. Up here we have all filters, which is a very important tool. I'm just going to click on that, and over on the right here you will see some options. You know, it's available in library collections, scholarly peer-reviewed journals. That'll get the academic ones, so we can select that. Down here you go a little further, and it says limit by subject. Very important. And so we've got 2 subject headings here that actually connect the 2 concepts of atonement in Romans that were keywords. Now these are subjects, and this will give us fewer results, but they will be much more applicable to what we want. Then click on Apply down at the bottom here. And you will see we have 109. So that works out very well. Now, suppose that you want some of these and you want to create citations for them, etc. One way you can do that is click over here on the right and cite that individual article. If you want to look at several articles and kind of create citations for all of them at the same time, then you could just do this. So we'll select 3 of them. You can select as many as you want. And you notice this ribbon is opened up here. And the Cite button for creating proper citations is this little quotation mark. That's become an almost universal system for citing, a symbol for citing. So I clicked on that. Now there's 2 options here. You can export your citations to a bibliographic manager like EndNote or some other one, or you can create a citation. To do that, choose the citation format. In this case, what you want is Chicago 17th edition notes and bibliography, not the author date one, the notes and bibliography one. So choose that. You notice there's only 1 citation that comes up, but it says plus 2 more. So if you copy those, you'll be able to place them within a folder or a document and make use of them later. One thing you need to do with Turabian, though, is to get rid of the URL. It just isn't helpful at all. Just get rid of that. Only copy this first part here. So that's how you create the citations. In order to access the actual articles, click on Full Text Options, Access Now, etc., all the way down. So Library OneSearch, fairly useful. There are also individual databases. In order to find those, go back to the library homepage and click on Databases, Articles and Databases, and then you can find whatever subject area you want. In this case, it's religious studies. When you click on that, you see this. Start with these databases. The best by far is Atla Religion Database. It's the biggest and best database in religion, especially strong in Bible. There isn't a better one around. So I'm going to show you that one. Now, once again, we're going to try the same search. Atonement and Romans. Okay, let's do that search. And there's 160 results this time because it only includes a specific number of journals, still quite a few. In order to narrow this down a bit, what we need to do is click on the All Filters button up here, and then go down here, and in this case, you click on Peer Reviewed, which is the scholarly ones, and then down here is Subject. And once again, Romans, in this case, Atonement Biblical Teaching, and then Apply. And you'll get your results. There's 77 of them, and you can do the same sort of thing with creating citations, either by choosing selection or creating a site here, or getting the full text of the article. In this case, full text will not always be readily available, so you'll just have to take a look and see what is available with full text. There's one feature, though, here that's a little more significant for those of you who are doing research on a particular biblical passage. If you scroll down here, there is a link here to Atlas Scripture Search. Let's just look at that. And in this case, it's Atonement in Romans, but down here, you can see options for a scripture search. And you just have to navigate to the right book that you want, and then you can navigate to the right passage and open it up and create it that way. There is another way, though. So let's go back to the main searching tool here. Just go back a couple of steps here. And in this case, go up to Advanced Search. This is the other way that you can do scripture searching. Make this Romans 3, because that's where the main atonement passages are. And in this case, go All Fields, and then click on the little arrow and scroll down until you find, and it's always hard to find, Sacred Text Citation. I don't know why they've changed it to that, but I guess that covers other sacred texts beyond Christianity. And then you click on Search, and those will be articles on Romans 3. So there you have it. There's quite a few of them, and it looks like we're in the right kind of territory. So that should work very well for you. When you go to the journal databases option by clicking on databases, go to the journal databases option. There are all kinds of other databases available here, and you can try them out. There are tutorials as well. Here's one for Atla Religion Database, one for New Testament, Old Testament Abstracts, one for Academic Search Complete, and other databases. So those will serve as a follow-up for you in the future. Thanks very much.